So I think what we are going to do now is get into our 50-50. Yes, we are going to get into our 50-50. Okay, so we have 69 pulls for Wriothesley. Let me come over here and make sure that I don't have any ability to get any more pulls. We only needed one more. Phooey. Oh well, we'll pull singles if we have to. But we are right at, I think, our last... Oh, you don't have any pulls? I'm sorry. You'll get there. The events that they've got coming out and stuff will definitely help you get some pulls. Our very last pull was Nouvellette over here, so we're kind of in a position where we might lose our 50-50. But I think we need to go somewhere lucky. I think we need to go to Wriothesley's office to pull. I think that's what we need to do. We need to go somewhere Wriothesley related. I don't know if that's the level his office is on. We need to go to somewhere that makes him happy and make him want to come home. Plus, we got his buddy Nouvellette here. You know, surely he'll want to come hang. I can't think of anybody else to put on the team that is Wriothesley related. I don't think Lynette would help. Oh, we are on the wrong level. Let's see here. We'll have to grab this one and fly down. Oh, you got Haizu? That is awesome! Oh, whoa, what's going on here? We're just gonna suspend a quest for now, I guess? Oh, is it gonna start a quest if I go into his office? Okay, we'll stand outside the office. Because we don't want to start a quest just yet. Okay, here we are, right outside of his office. Hopefully he'll come home. Because I think I have his story quest currently. That might be what was gonna start up. So here we go. We're gonna get it started. Whew. This shouldn't make me this nervous, but it always does. Okay, who we got? Ooh, Chungyun. I still need some of him to finish his constellation. You know, he was one of my first 4 stars, and I still haven't completed his constellation. I think I pulled him in early 2020. Oh, really? I feel like he's one that doesn't show up very often. He's like the 5-star of the 4 stars. And it might be because of all the damage he does, because he does mad damage if you build him right. I've seen some people wreck with Chungyun. Alright, here we go. And another purple. Oh, Toma. I held the button too long. I don't know if I need Toma or not. We'll have to see. Alright. Next one. Come on. A little bit of love. Okay, we got a weapon, a weapon, a weapon. All the blue weapons so that we can feed our new weapons. Ooh, Rust is always a nice one to pull. That is an amazing bow on Fischl. I have thought about putting it on Farazan as well, but I haven't really built her yet, so... Okay, we got a weapon that time. We've got 39 more pulls. Oop, I did a single. Fudge McMuffins. Okay, well, we knew what that one was going to be. Here we go, another purple. Oh, Toma came back to visit. We always appreciate a visit from Toma. Some more weapons. We love weapon food. As long as they don't start capping us on the weapons. Okay, and 10. Oh, we doubled down with the character pulls. I love Sucrose. She is just too sweet. And we got Dory. I know I need Dory. Desperately need Dory. All right, we've got one more 10 pull, but I hit the wrong button because that's who I am as a person. And let's see. Last 10 pull, we got purple. We got a weapon, a Toma, a weapon, another weapon, and come on, another character maybe, another purple weapon. Nope. Okay, let's go to our shop and see what we can get. Oh, we can get a couple. 6 more pulls. Because that's how that works. That's why we like rerun characters. Alright, here we go. One more 10 pull. Come on. We should be getting really close. Alright, we've got Harbinger of Dawn. Ooh, Dragonsbane. That's a fun one. Dragon Tails is surprisingly still considered meta for your HP healer builds. It's like the one blue weapon that I don't regret seeing. Well, I don't regret seeing any of them because they all have a use, but you know what I mean. I kind of get a little happy when I see that one. The others are like, okay, you'll find a home in another weapon. Okay, we've got 3 more pulls. So we will see if any magic happens. We've got a blue. And a Chungyun. And last one, a debate club. Oh, well. They're gonna do me like that. Oh, I don't think anything will be showing. It'll still show, yeah, Nivelet here. So we are really close to pity, though. Really, really close.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Let's see where we got with our characters. See who got Constellation. Dory got Constellation. I know, just a few more wishes. So close. Let's give Dory some love. Oh, she's getting so close. Let's see, anybody else? I could have swore I needed Chungyun. No, I did not need Chungyun. Okay.
Fontaine.
Oh well.
Be sure to be friendly.
Oh yes, we need another Mika run. I think I've only got the one Mika. I haven't had a chance to level him yet. Do I have Mika? Yeah, I have Mika. I need a Fremine rerun so bad. He is missing from my sticker book. I don't really understand how to run Mika. I've been trying to get him figured out. I know he's semi-HP based, but not completely HP based. So it's like, where are you going with that? You know? I'm not quite sure how to run him yet. Okay. So now we are going to switch gears and do some character quests. We have Nivelet's character quest, and we have Wriothesley's character quest. Maybe Wriothesley will come home if we do his character quest? We're gonna do that one. Yeah, we're gonna do Wriothesley's quest and see if that like coaxes him home. Oh, that's why it popped as soon as we landed here.
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it really wasn't that bad at all.
So is he HP based, or do you focus cryo?
You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave.
Yeah, they probably have a guy to thank for that, right?
Oh, you mean Wriothesley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with him.
And he likes his tea. Oh, hello, thank you for joining us.
Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys?
Oh, not much. We just finished trying to pull for Wriothesley, but he didn't come home yet. So we're going to do his story quest and see if that coaxes him home. How are you doing today? Oh, his healing scales off of HP. Okay, most of the healers seem to do that. I'm kind of hoping that we eventually get some more attack healers like Chi-Chi and Jean. Ooh, attack speed too? That's nice. I like it when they increase the attack speed. Especially when you're running Claymore. Oh my gosh. Give me more attack speed with Claymore, please. Or Miko. Either one. Oh, me too!
Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
Is somebody trapped in a box? It sounds like somebody's trapped in a box.
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Me too.
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do me a favor, please?
Legit? Is he trapped in a box?
No, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this big
He's in the box. I legit had no clue he was literally in the box, but it sounded so muffled.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything. Well, come on, Traveler, let's go take a look.
Let's open the box. Poor guy probably can't breathe in there.
Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Did someone strip you of your clothes? I mean, shaved eyebrows is embarrassing, but I think streaking when you don't intend to would be worse.
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
You're in a box because you lost your hat? Oh, probably a hairline thing.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself? Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair!
Paimon, we don't have to ask. There's no need to spell it out.
Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
Was it a top hat? A fedora? A beret?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat.
Okay, we'll find your hat.
It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But well, when I came to, it was gone.
Maybe it's like a page boy hat, you know?
It's really important to me, so your help would mean the world. I'll wait here for your return.
Don't worry, we'll be back in no time.
We will be back in a jiffy. All right, let's go find a hat. One soft brown hat. suppose we need to go down. And...
Paimon doesn't see anything here. Well, let's go somewhere else.
Okay. Let's go, what, over here, Paimon? That looks like a weird spot. Alright, here we go. I was like, is it gonna be in the water?
Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought.
I agree. Behind this? Nope. Watch, it's gonna be in the water. I said water, and now it's gonna be in the water. No? No? Okay.
Nothing in the water either. Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in.
I mean, that seems like a likely possibility, but there's not a lot of wind underground.
Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
Let's just turn back. We can't scour the entire fortress.
Huh, that's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's wearing.
I'm sure we've got, like, a headpiece, like a Gladiator's finale situation. You know, that would give him full coverage.
Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they got all kinds of stuff in there.
You sure get fired up quickly when it comes to shopping. I'm only paying for the hat.
You let Paimon pick out some other stuff too, right? If we're going to the shop anyway.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
Either way, let's go check it out first.
To the rag and bone shop. Give me a trail to follow. I forgot that there was a shop down here. Alas, we are still broke on credits.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
I don't remember him at all.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop. Now, just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner, dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread.
Hey, don't call Paimon gingerbread. I'm offended for her.
Well, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
Right? As a ginger, I am offended.
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself.
I'm sensing some shenanigans.
I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody, after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
No, you have every right to correct somebody when they address you that way.
Why, your heroic actions at Aeneas have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. Ah, you were the envy of all. And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you.
Favorite people? I'm not sure I'd go that far. So here I thought I'd made it here as a hero.
Well, I'd figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery.
This is true.
After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke. And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself. I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the flow.
That is true. Don't force a relationship. That makes it difficult on everybody involved.
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two of you.
Okay. Nice recovery there. But I do appreciate his honesty.
Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for?
A man's hat.
No problem. Anything else? Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Careful what you say there, sir. Paimon has money signs in her eyes.
Wait, but that's, you don't have to be so nice.
Oh no, something's happened to Alvard.
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of more or coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods. Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
Well, if you put it that way...
Alright, Paimon will take a look.
After a moment of hesitation, Paimon picks out
Are
two
you sure
cents.
you don't want more? These opportunities don't come by every day, you know.
Do you have any recipes, maybe, that we could take a peek at?
It's alright, 2 will do.
Never thought you'd turn down a chance to be a freeloader, Paimon.
It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free. But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. That poor guy must still be waiting for us.
Paimology? Paimonology? I love it.
Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews.
Is it sneaky if they're giving you free stuff? I don't think so.
We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
That is a legitimate concern. Let's just teleport back so that we don't have to fight the elevators. And up, up, over. Did I just run in a huge circle? I did. Where is he at? Because it is showing him on this layer. Like right here. Oh, is he on the lower layer? Nope, now it shows him up above. I am losing my mind. Is he in a different box? Because I thought he was right at the entrance. Here we go. Knock on the box. Knock, knock, somebody home.
We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too.
Yeah, he's not bald at all.
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair.
Then what does it have to do with? Why couldn't you leave the box?
Wait, this isn't my hat.
Nope, but it'll have to do.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
Ah, I
Somebody
see.
actually gave us the hat.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
Well, now you can go find it yourself because you have your head properly hatted.
Does it have some kind of sentimental value?
But, sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Oh, there we go. Wriothesley coming in with the hat.
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Wriothesley. It's been a while.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air. I'll say, I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
Nope, that's just who we are as people.
It's what good adventurers do, after all.
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here.
Hey, Catherine goes anywhere.
As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again, You might not have the same luck next time.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Then I'll be off. I'll get going now.
Bye-bye.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Oh.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
It makes perfect sense. People are not their actions. Their actions, make up a bit of their history and definitely fit into the context of who they are as a person, but there's more to a person than their actions. So, there are people here who enjoy working?
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things.
Oh.
If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the Coupon Cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up, too.
Sounds great.
And if you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up...
Let's go then.
All right then, please follow me.
To the cafeteria.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal?
Yes, please.
Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
I'm not hungry. I'm good.
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
Yes.
What a pity. It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Then I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes.
New recipes are always fun.
If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
Okay. I'm game for some drinks.
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at this place.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Okay.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
Oh, see? Greedy Paimon.
2 bottles coming right up.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat.
This is true.
I'm actually quite fond of stories, Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
Oh, that'd be quite the long story.
We fought tooth and nail for the sake of justice, I guess. Still trying to learn a lot more about Fontaine. That seems like the better answer.
I see. Certainly that'd fit your title as the Traveler.
That is who we are.
Seeing
and what we
everything
do.
for yourself, recording everything to the best of your ability, and making lots of friends along the way. I'm sure that by the end of your journey, you'll possess an unmatched amount of perspectives and opportunities.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us.
Oh, he needs us for something. He needs something.
That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
Right?
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
No. Just a little bit.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top.
That is true. Just like, the history books are written by the victors.
So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
Actually, a little bit.
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
Yeah, he's not really putting on airs. He's being straight with us, and I appreciate that.
I'm perfectly aware of that too. But even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you. I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
That is how we feel as well. So, why don't you come live in my teapot? Come on. Open sky, fresh air, nice, funny little bird person that will make things for you. It's a nice dig. It's a nice spot.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo.
Uh-oh.
They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Got it.
That sounds like trouble.
Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress.
Watch.
You're dismissed.
It could be like the Fonta guy that's like desperate to try to sell his stuff down here.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten
funny.
about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous goods?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. So we have to examine everything carefully.
Hats like the dude's hat that we just found, like literal hats? Or are we just saying like sneaky?
Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem!
That seems more like a care package.
Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
Oh. Okay.
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
What about you, Paimon? Why don't you get a job?
Paimon will be your vault keeper!
In other words, Paimon will keep all the money.
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Okay.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything?
Well, he didn't say it was your pick, Paimon.
No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look.
Paimon's gonna go for the gem.
Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton of Mora.
Anything that's Mora or food related. Oh no. Paimon's not usually the one to go shaky screen.
Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead?
Paimon, what's wrong?
There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up.
Remembered as in your own memories or somebody else's? Because we've been dealing with that with Child's Rock. Vision.
Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
So that is dangerous contraband.
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
Huh, let me try. Oh, this is going to get dark.
Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun.
I want to make sure I know exactly what you saw.
Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
If so, we're all three in this together. Oh, we saw Aether.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I relived some rather unforgettable memories.
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then, actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
Doesn't hurt to be careful.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents.
Yeah, definitely.
Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then. I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
Probably not.
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met, either.
Oh, okay, so he isn't usually that busy. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Take a quick bio break, refill your snacky snacks, and get everything ready for the next leg of the quest. And
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
And I am back. Ooh, wrong screen. And boop. Okay, here we go. Let's go check out that Beret Society because
water
they're
comes
getting
in
shifty,
many flavors to the
shifty
palate.
shipments in.
Mondstadt's water is crisp.
Okay, so they all have matching hats. That's why the hat mattered. I bet you get in trouble if you're not wearing your
by your
hat.
visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival.
Oh, wow. That accent just sent me back home. Well, back to the town I was raised in.
Are these your two guests?
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources.
Okay, so they're pretty much hardworking merchants from what it sounds like.
Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences. Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh, he is the leader. Does he know about the shady goings-on in shipments?
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Wriothesley?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep.
Well, I mean, if you have the option to spend out the rest of your days here and have a complete fresh start, it's tempting, right?
But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends. Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
I'm wanting to know where in Genshin, well, where in Teyvat this accent comes from. Is this somebody who's, like, from the Fire Nation? Because I know it's not any of the countries we've been to thus far.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
Yes, what is the deal with the berets?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well.
I bet that they can be difficult to make your outfit match with a very distinctive, colorful hat like that.
And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats.
Like dude over here in the green and khaki color. Yeah, that hat kind of clashes.
Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Okay, I can see that.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand.
His voice is giving me the cringe. It's giving me the cringe.
I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just
No,
one
the
moment.
ick. I think I
Feel
mean
free
the
to look
ick.
around, too,
It's
if you
doing
want to learn
both.
more about us.
So, this meeting was planned all along?
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Wriothesley?
Yeah, Wriothesley.
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long.
Okay, we'll
We've
tag
also
along.
already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go talk to some people, maybe? Why was that guy so scared of leaving the box without his hat, though?
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question
That makes
at
it
all?
more suspicious.
Well, we're already here, aren't we?
Yep, might as well have a look.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
How didn't we come across this when we were down here earlier? Alright, let's see what this lovely lady has to say.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization.
Oh, that's neat.
Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera.
Cameras are fun.
We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
Oh, that is true. You're down here and you can pay to not work. So if you get enough coupons saved up, you have time to take on classes.
Ah, it's because you all have a lot more free time now.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do.
Well, that's nice, but sounds a little too good to be true.
You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
Okay, I get that train of thought.
So this is something like a safe space.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Okay.
Don't worry, we will.
Let's examine the books. There's a good variety of books here, and it also looks like the selection is regularly updated. If nothing else, one can definitely find something here with which to pass the time. Okay, so lots of literature. A member's diary is also displayed among the books. It was probably included for recruitment purposes. Okay. Let's talk to this individual.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
You sound a bit like a Melazine guide.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room.
Wow, that's a lot of spaces.
These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Hey, are they trying to make their own separate society within an already separated society?
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
So you guys have really thought of everything.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
Okay.
Hey,
who's
you
next.
there, newbie!
I wouldn't call us a newbie. I don't think we're joining the society, but...
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
up. I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha!
That was really loud.
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too. With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs and return to the day with all the optimism in the world.
Oh. Okay.
Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Fireman's gonna pass.
Yeah, that seems like it's kind of rude to all the other people that are around here right now. This is the kind of thing you do when you're alone in the woods and spook the other hikers.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place.
I don't know. I think he has suspicions.
Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Oh. In front of him? If you want our honest opinion, we should step away.
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process.
Neither did we.
It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
It seems all right on the surface.
Yeah, you're right. By themselves, our resources probably don't feel like much.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict.
This is true. This right here is good mental health advice. Needs are like violent beasts. So are emotions. If they are not addressed, they can manifest in a million different ways. I'm not going to get on a soapbox and go on like a lecture here, but if you do not address or process the emotions that you are experiencing and stuff them down inside, they'll take on somatic forms. You'll have stomach aches, migraines, stuff like that. You have to take care of your emotional health. You got to do that emotional maintenance. It's so important.
But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits.
Yes, 100%. Wriothesley, you're speaking to my soul.
Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the Society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
What? They wouldn't let us fight in the ring. He's OP too.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost never. Hey, isn't that our box friend? Hey, Jack.
Hey,
I know his
isn't
name's
that
not
the guy who
Jack,
lost
but
his
he's
hat?
Jack now.
Did you come here to relax too?
Why you acting so shady, Jack? Oh.
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Doesn't take much for Paimon to adjust.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later.
Okay. Do we want him to check up on him later? Sorry, I'm not trusting Dugier.
After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Something about useless distract. No. Let's talk about boxing gloves.
Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win.
Oh, okay.
And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order.
I get that.
Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times.
Pair of what?
Oops.
Oh. He dropped the rock.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yes, he is, because he wants to see who reacts how.
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for his grace, would you?
Yeah, pick up the item for his grace.
Yes, right away.
Ooh, I like how he works. Oh, she's shady.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, your grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
Ooh, yeah, he's shady. There was recognition in those eyes. There was recognition.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
We do, kind of.
Got it, your grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
We need an escort? I mean, we can find our way out. I mean...
Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, your grace. We wish you...
And same to you.
Oh yeah, something's up. They are sus. They are so sus. Some of them are sus.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Because he has plans for the rest of the day.
Well, what's your opinion of the society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
They're making a new society maybe to overthrow the current society? That would make sense. I like where you're thinking, Paimon.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Dissonance?
Ooh.
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too.
Yeah, that's what we were picking up on. I mean, everybody's saying one thing and acting another. Like, these realities are not meeting in the middle here. They're not cohesive. There is something off. There's definitely something off.
As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now, confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
You've completely lost my mind.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident.
Okay.
If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
Okay, I'll trust you for now.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
Okay. Let's run back. Let's see if they have different things to say. Too bad we can't sneak and eavesdrop.
Huh. It's just as Wriothesley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
Let's see if we can strike up some conversations. Ooh, he's watching us.
You guys are...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Has anybody seen a glass bottle by any chance? Ooh, they're all shady.
Nobody?
It was about the size of my hand.
It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of Mora or anything. We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not gonna tell Wriothesley anything, don't worry.
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
Ooh, this is incredibly suspicious. They don't want us doing anything over here. It seems like they're scared. So, yeah, it feels like they're terrified of something.
We can look around for it, yeah?
Okay, let's try to talk to everybody again.
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and... I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
Oh?
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Sorry.
She's scared. I think they're all scared.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello?
Ooh, I'm getting cult
How can I help
vibes.
you? The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and, I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just... there's nothing more I can tell you.
Okay. Let's see if Regus has anything to say.
Hey, big guy!
What do you want?
He was so cheery
Isn't this how you
before.
greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
Where did all your optimism go?
I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and, I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right?
That is true.
You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but, it should be somewhere nearby.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now.
Yeah.
Seems
There's
like they
something
really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Yeah, they're spooked. They are spooked.
Oh, you're back. How were things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
They all clammed up, and they were acting super scared.
That would prove my suspicions. The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Like that one guy who we found hiding in the box.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place. Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
Yeah.
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
You were the hat
so
thief.
The one who started it all was... It was you all along!
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states.
Oh, is he... Oh, no. I hope I'm wrong. How long have you been investigating this?
Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Right?
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody? Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show.
They can be for more than show.
Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got all of it.
In other words, his values will be emulated by the people. He sets the tone for the entire area.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society.
Yeah.
And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
I doubt it's that simple. I feel like we're missing something.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
I didn't catch the hint. I missed something.
Fish? Bye.
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Okay.
Hey, don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon.
Poor Paimon. Sometimes Paimon is as deep as a puddle. Alright, let's go ahead and wait until Oxane. Oh, don't have to wait very long.
It's finally evening. Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Okay, let's do it. In his office. Coffee. I am not sleeping tonight. Well, I probably will. I'll crash. But still, not for a hot minute.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
We didn't really roll for a meal.
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, Why didn't anyone come to me about it?
That is a good question. He tries so hard to make himself approachable. He's very friendly with the people here. Why didn't somebody come forward?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd be one thing if it was just 1 or 2 people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them.
Because you instigated Dugier in the first place, or because you've been working with Dugier all along? Or yeah. I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna say that one.
Something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side. So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present.
Oh, we messed it up. We messed up the operation. Oops.
There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
That makes sense. Wait, then does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
Isn't it usually Paimon's fault?
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own.
That's why he was scared of going anywhere without the hat.
But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it.
Right.
That likely set his internal alarms off all at once.
So the hat must be hiding something.
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth, and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground.
To see who would react.
I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
Ah, so you did that on purpose?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the Society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
So that is the hint that you were talking about earlier.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation.
Okay.
And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
So he planned this all along.
You used us as a part of your plan too!
So that's why you wanted us to come along.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves. But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the Society. Would you be willing to lend me your support?
100%. Yeah, this is shady. This is shady cult vibes.
But Paimon's still mad at you!
Sure. If I just need to fight them off, I can help, you know?
You have my thanks. Now, there are still 2 outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats.
Okay.
I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Ooh. We spent some time waiting in Wriothesley's office.
Grace. But may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Oh.
Please, do.
That didn't take very long.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
You know us?
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the Society?
So she is the Jack to Jack's Jill.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
Or the Jill to Jack's
I will try.
Jack? I don't know.
I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
The hat?
Here you are.
Oh.
I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry.
Oh, no. No.
Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress. She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
Oh, no. You're not gaslighting her on our watch.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
Nope.
Like we'd believe you.
Thank you, Paimon. Be straight. We know exactly what you're thinking. You've got some nerve showing your face here.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasol. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, Avise.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do this. Come on.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Avise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Go, Wriothesley.
Your Grace! Forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
Is there a jail within the jail for this guy? Because he's 100% a creep.
But why?
In that case, Avise and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Miss Avise, please show me your head. That is an order.
Is he checking for lice?
There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head.
Don't be gaslit.
The Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Because you're not. You're terrifying the residents. Somehow. We don't know how. We're assuming it has to do with the rock, but handcuffs. This is an instance for handcuffs.
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede. But your Grace is welcome to visit us any time to confirm the true intent of our activities. All right, Avis. Let's head back.
Something's gonna happen to her.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
Ooh. You can say that again.
He must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient.
But people are suffering. We can't just be patient. We need to deal with it now.
The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me.
One thing's for sure, we won't let him get away with this.
The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
I think it's something on the hat that activates something. Maybe. Like maybe if you took one of those rocks and put it on the metal thing on the hat. Is it amplified? Ah, here we go. Let's start with the beret, so society beret.
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves.
Are we sure about that?
But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat? From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that we wouldn't be able to find any evidence.
Lost hair clip. Oh, she left a hair clip behind, didn't she?
From the way Dugier acted, But if there's nothing on her head...
Check the hair clip.
I have an idea, but...
What a coincidence. So do I.
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
Avis didn't take off her hat to draw attention to her head. She did so to remove her hair clip.
You mean this thing?
Yes.
So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed.
Yes, and she needed to appear to be complicit in order to save herself and her lover.
Let me take a look.
Tinkers with a hair clip for a moment.
I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Ooh, a pick. A needle.
Paimon's lost again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait.
Oh.
Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
Oh, okay.
And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
The gem is a container for this type of liquid.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
They were transporting it in the gems so that it wouldn't get damaged in transit?
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
So this, infused with the thorn...
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain.
Oh my god.
The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
Oh yeah. We've got the evidence we needed. Let's go to the gathering spot. Let me out. Load faster! We're in a hurry! There we go. Oh, the guards have already rounded everybody up.
We have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order.
Oh, they are panicking. Bless... Oh my gosh.
We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
Of course he had. He runs a prison.
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Oh gosh.
Ooh! Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
The thought of it is making me queasy. They didn't pull the thorn out?
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain.
Somebody get Sijin.
Let's go check out the other areas too.
These papers are actually outdated, but they look brand new. It seems like no one's ever flipped through them. If you look closely, even the creases are almost identical. They don't seem to be formed naturally through reading.
Hey, come here! Have a look at this!
See what Paimon has to say.
This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf.
So it's all copy and paste.
The colors of the covers are completely different, though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
So all the books are just for show.
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh.
Let's see what Wriothesley's found.
Look at what I found.
Oh, a camera.
This is a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place.
So that's why nobody would talk to us even after he was gone.
So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
That's why they were all so terrified.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, then perhaps it's better to do less. Or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Okay.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
They put in a lot of effort to building a front, but the real headquarters has to be somewhere else.
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think.
Come on,
Dugier must
you've
be
got
holding
this.
all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket.
Let's go find him. He can tell us where the real headquarters is.
I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
Here we go. Let's go find the peoples. Oh, we gotta go down below. Below the water. We can't just jump and get there easily. Cue the elevator music. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The elevators take so long. I'm dying. Okay, here we go.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection. Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters.
Okay.
We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat. Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
Are you coming? You don't seem like you're in much of a hurry. Oh, I guess we've got to follow him. Or is he following us? Who's following who here? Okay, yeah, we're following him.
Look! There's a fallen guard over there!
Oh.
I see some society members too!
Yep, there are society members surrounding
After
that
them.
guard.
It's Wriothesley. Run!
The heck you will! Got him.
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
Right?
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen him pass through a large drainage pipe.
Guards, take them away.
I mean, I don't really hold them
Let's
at
go.
fault. They're really under
It's about
duress
time that
here.
we find out what Dugier's really after.
But they did attack that guard, so they should have an extended sentence. One second, I'm going to change something out real quick, just in case we're going to be doing some exploration. Going to swap out Ito with Venti.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
for the swirl on that hyper bloom. In case we get into some combat. I've got a feeling it's hard to get through one of these without combat. Oh. This way? Yep, I ran the wrong way. Yep, I called it. Combat! Alright, it says we're gonna need Frost, but with this being his quest, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Wriothesley available to us. So we're just gonna go ahead and start. I'll probably throw him in. And are we gonna touch any other characters? Probably not, because is a new boy.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds.
I'm kind of surprised that the people of Fontaine don't provide more funding for the prison.
There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well. Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
Yep, here we are. We are Wriothesley. Not seeing any like hidden chests or anything. Oh yeah, there's some combat. Right, we're gonna start with Shogun. Throw a Venti up there. Let's get a
Seems like an emergency.
Everybody. And right.
Let's begin.
Ooh, loving Shogun's buff on him. That was a lot of fun.
Oh. A moment, please. This could get a little chilly.
Yeah, that little spear thing that explodes looks a lot like Eula's. Oh, I love the uppercut. It's giving Street Fighter. I know that's kind of like an older game, but Street Fighter NES. Some Ryu action.
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
You're good to go. You're free.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dujier really prepared for everything.
He probably had his people working to repair some of the Gardamex that were on the line in the lower area, the unused line that we came across when we were exploring down here.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing.
Yep, it checks out.
Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
It's a book.
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission.
Oh, members can't talk to other members?
5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings. Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
Very.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them.
And they're also forbidden from forming attachments to each other because they're not supposed to communicate with other members. This is more than just culty. This is inhumane.
To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one
none
another.
of it's humane, but
This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however. And so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dujier's slaves.
The whole thing is an affront to human dignity. I couldn't have worded that better myself.
Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem.
So everybody rejects all other versions of reality to preserve themselves and avoid getting injected with that black liquid.
She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
It's conditioning.
Ugh, is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress.
Mm-hmm.
The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Oh, almost forgot about our chest. All the searchables. We love the searchables. This looks puzzly.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place, but the door's been locked. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Okay.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Ugh, Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it, Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error.
Okay, Paimon. You can solve the puzzle. We'll sit back and just chill. But not really. Let's see. We can rotate devices and exit operate. Okay, we've got this one here. We need to rotate that one.
Whoa, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? Look.
There we go.
Open. Let's go.
See what's over here. Okay, we got a chest. That's always nice. Ooh, and down we go. And oh. Yeah, I guess this way. Ooh.
Let's begin.
Illusion shattered.
Let's go ahead and top everybody off. Okay. And up this way. Oh yeah, more mobs.
Yahoo! Shine down.
Wait now.
Oh yeah, he's fun on Super Conduct. So far, I think he's great for a melt team and a Super Conduct team.
Taking a turn for the better.
Here we go.
Illusion shattered.
We'll go ahead and
The tides beckon.
get some immediate love. See what happens if we... Boom. Nice. Ooh, they even gave us his gold weapon in here. Way to go and set those expectations while his banner's going. Give Give us all the groceries. We love groceries. Okay, we have another puzzle over here. Oh, no. Looks like we're...
so high! We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate
Hopefully
the
not.
mechanism in front of us first, just like before.
Alright, let's rotate.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others.
Okay.
Is there something we can do?
Remove. Alright. Now we'll rotate. Okay, so we need to go ahead and place that limiter back on there so that we can rotate and rotate. That should make it hit the... There we go. Whoa! Okay. I thought we were falling, but the water was rising. Completely different. Completely different scenario. Okay, let's grab.
There is no escape.
Get ready of Wriothesley some more fun. Let's do it after that. Oh, bad doggy.
Mind the side effects.
Okay, here we go.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue the
Yeah, he
ones
knew
who
we
got
were
left
onto
behind,
him.
though. Every person counts.
So was he brainwashing these people?
It's all right now. You can leave this place.
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again. So close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad people.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way.
No.
I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
We've still got to save Jack and Jill.
All right. Let's search for an exit first.
Okay, let's go again. Oh, won't rotate. Okay, let's remove that. And that. Maybe? Is it gonna be that simple? Alright. So now we're gonna lock this one down. This makes these so much easier. We're gonna rotate that one and boom! Hey there! Thank you for joining us! How are you doing tonight?
Grace. I'll go take a look.
Or welcome back.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here.
Oh, no, I haven't
Let's
got
go
him.
back.
I'm doing his story quest.
We have unfinished business, do we not?
We get to
That
run him in his
mechanism from
story
the first room.
quest.
Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area. Don't forget to bring these along.
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll get enough Primo Gems to do at least one more pull, but I don't know. I'm hoping doing his story quest will make him decide that he wants to come home. Oh, I think I'm running in the opposite direction that I need to be going in. Yes. That's okay. I'm directionally challenged. Is all good. Sometimes they hide chests like in weird places like that. Another puzzle! Ooh, I don't think any of these are locked down. So... make good use of the limiter devices to wait, come back. Okay, I see what's up. Did that activate something different? No, it did not. Rotate. Okay. So we will install the device limiter on this one. And rotate it again. And again. Okay, we need to limit this one. I think. I'm not sure. I'm horrible at puzzles. But that's okay. Here we go. Okay. These two are in the direction that I'm going to need them in. So now we're going to rotate. Rotate. Lock this one. And then those two should hit. Yes! There we go! Yeah, if I stay in here forever, then you're right. He is totally home. But I kind of want him in my teapot. Kind of want him in Nuvillette hanging out at the bar in my teapot. Oh, Door of Resurrection. That looks like a lot of people. This is either going to be really good or really bad.
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to be in the teapot.
See, he's got to come home.
Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause.
Can we just kill this guy?
Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
Thistle, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure.
Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak?
Can we just kill
My
this
rules
guy?
are the paramount law of
This Jim
place.
Jones
Only more pain
psychopath.
will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that His Grace?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, it
Wriothesley.
is.
I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me?
Oh yeah, it is
when you've
time
already
to
got
end
the
this
entire
guy.
fortress at your feet.
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You. Stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice! Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent! We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved.
It's what you deserve. I mean, I wish there was a prison in the prison that we could put you in. Or, you know, just send you out to sea. The not-so-nice way.
And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it...
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
That's it. Let's take him out. Take him out with the trash. I feel exactly the same way.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley. Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
A long time. We got Baizu for heals.
But in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Here we go.
Mind the side effects.
Baizu love out there. We're gonna Venti to group everything that will pull. Doesn't look like most of it's gonna pull.
Shine down.
And Wriothesley. Boom. Ulti.
Face your guilt.
Gloves are off. Well, on. Gloves are on.
The doctor will see you.
Remember, health comes...
There is no escape.
Think you can get away?
Swirl all of that fun stuff.
Bow your head.
We can get some freeze action on. I think they're immune to freeze.
Have a safe trip.
Boom. Yeah, that sword that he summons whenever he does his ulti looks a lot like Eula's. There we go, cutscene.
If you think fear can control everything,
Rag him, rag him, rag him.
terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
Looks like he learned to shoot from stormtroopers. Just into the water.
What's the matter?
Ooh, we have a primordial water situation down below, don't we?
Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind.
Oh, yes.
Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood?
The guards rescue the society members who have been imprisoned at the true headquarters. Wriothesley spends much time with each member, comforting them and extending his personal apologies. Following that, he makes arrangements for follow-up medical care and cleanup work. And thus does the Beret Society debacle truly come to an end. In my mind, dude is dead. Unless I'm told otherwise.
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
He is amazing.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day. I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
At least we were able to stop it before it got any worse.
Yeah, it's the least that we could do.
So, do you a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh,
Dang it,
Dugier?
he's alive.
I've already got an idea. For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh?
What?
Why?
No.
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way.
Okay, I get where that's coming from, but still he should be confined.
He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments.
Oh, okay. He just needs time to brainstorm. I can live with that.
I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
I suppose this is the kind of punishment that only the fortress can met out.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Paimon, you're not torturing people, you're fine.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon. Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so...
I guess he's shooing us.
How about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
Okay.
No, Paimon's had enough of that place.
Couldn't we just have tea with you instead?
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
Okay, so now we've got to wait for 2 days. Wait a minute. Usually at the end of all that combat and stuff, we would have got a chest. I don't think we got a chest. Did I miss a chest? No, I think it sent us directly into his office. That's odd. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the playback because I might have and just don't remember it. 2 days. What? I think that's 2 days. And ding ding ding. Oh, 11. Okay. Elf or should have paid attention to the actual time, huh? Oh well. A little longer never hurt. Unless you're impatient like me. Okay, now let's go find the cafeteria.
Ah, you're here.
Oh, now that's a spread. You know, they should just give us access to the cafeteria. We could whip up something.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind her for sure.
You say that as if I haven't been feeding you or something.
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Wriothesley, you got what Paimon meant, right?
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Let's troll Paimon.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns.
Oh, that's great. That's good.
Which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
I do have a question for you, actually.
Please, go ahead.
Your flashbacks, when you picked up the gem.
Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child.
A host family?
I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts.
Oh.
I had many siblings, and we all adored each other. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children.
Oh, okay, so they were like foster parents.
They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale.
Oh. Oh.
All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of. Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles.
That explains a lot.
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all, but I did. So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
I'm sorry, but justifiable homicide is a thing for a reason. Oh my gosh. They are really touching on some sore subjects with Fontaine.
My methods were extreme, yes. But I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem.
So, what about juvenile justice at that point? Were you charged as an adult?
My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
I have to take some time to process that.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's Jack and Jill.
Oh, it's Avise and Fasol. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
We are glad to hear it.
We came here on impulse today, because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
It's... I'd like to be wedded to Avise here at the fortress.
Oh, they want to get married.
You're getting married?
Yeah, we met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other. And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
Oh, that is so sweet.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either. But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory. So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
Of course not. If people are starting their lives anew here, marriage is going to be part of that.
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements. If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
Oh.
We can't thank you enough, Your Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Wait, does this mean children born in the fortress? At that point, wouldn't it be its own society if, like, people are settling down and creating families?
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now, it'd be too hard to leave. And we have full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
Oh. That was so sweet. They dropped a heck of a bomb on us, and then we're just like, oh, but see, happy things too. I know, right? Their storyline. I mean, the new event, no spoilers, but it had me bawling. I mean, talk about, like, right in the gut. Oh, wait, but here's something happy. Right? Oh, I hear that. Okay, I've got one wish. We'll see. I'm not getting my hopes up, but we will see. Oh, no, no, no. No, you can't do this to me. Oh my gosh! Legit? Ah! I told you guys the story quest did it! He shared his trauma and then came home. Oh, that's awesome! I'm so excited. Oh my god. Legit. Oh. Whew, that is so cool. Oh, we have to check him out. We have to check him out. Ah, I can't buttons. I can't buttons. Look at him. Oh, we gotta put him in a weapon. What are we putting him in? Attack-based weapon. Attack-based weapon. Here we go. We'll do the event weapon because we just leveled it and we want to see how it's gonna work. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited! Oh yeah. That is... Wish right after the quest and got... Oh, that is awesome! Yes, we can be buddies! We can be buddies! Ah! I love it! Alright, let me see how far I can get him leveled. I did a little bit of pre-farming. Not a lot. Just a tiny bit. So I will definitely be leveling him up over the weekend. See, I can do one more. I can get him to 50. So halfway there. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. Oh, we got a standard banner pull. I think I do have him some artifacts leveled, maybe? But it's not in that set. I think I farmed... Nope, I went to the wrong character. Where'd he go? Alright, I did farm a set for him, but I did not farm the set that they say to put him in. And I'm wanting to say, let's see. Was I putting it on Kaya? I think I was putting it on Kaya. And it's not fully leveled just yet. Let's see. I think I put part of it on Kaya. Let's see here. Do I have a cryo damage piece? Do I have a cryo damage piece? Come on, give me a cryo damage piece. Nope. I think I was gonna steal Ayaka's piece. Because reasons. And then we have... I'll just borrow Ayaka's piece here too. Unless I have one on... Nope. There we go. So we will throw him in Blizzard Strayer for now until I farm that new set. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's get all of the I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna be no-lifing farming his materials for the next few days. That is an awesome note. That was an awesome note. Ah! He's got to go in the party. He's got to go in the party. See if I can remember where the party button is.
Lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Oh, I know I'm losing my next 50-50 now. There's no way. I've been too lucky.
Best,
I got both the Fontaine boys. Ah! That is so awesome. I don't know how to... Ah, okay. Cool beans. So we will be running more with him and doing Nouvelette's storyline on Tuesday. That is awesome sauce. Okay, guys, it is that time, and we will pick up here next time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and experiencing this amazing storyline. I hope we do get a part 2 for Wriothesley, because I feel like there's a lot of unresolved stuff going on here. But I guess we will have to wait and see if we get any more Fontaine updates. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. My brain is still fritzed from what just happened.
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me
and
a favor and take them off.
if you're enjoying the journey and want to continue progressing the storyline with me, remember that I stream 4 times a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays are... No, Mondays and Thursdays are Genshin Impact, and then Tuesdays and Fridays are Baldur's Gate. So please remember to tune in. I hope you all have a great night and stay safe. And... boom. Oh. Uh-oh. Boom. That was the right screen. Good night, everybody.
A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law.